A yard or two deep. Here comes a return.
Dude!
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down 15 yards shy of there at the 24. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 25 carries, 86 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent
Let's
a
get
lot
it.
of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's Robinson again on second down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there, one word comes to mind for me, and that's determined. Undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020, and he expects that to continue in 2021.
Let's get it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
There we go.
Down at the 48-yard line.
There we go.
Pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run. Robinson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 39. That's going to be a 6-yard gain and leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
All right, let's get some yards, and then I'll pass it.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Gordon.
Oh!
That nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson.
Oh! No!
And he didn't get there. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This goes out wide from Mixon.
Joe Burrow.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put on a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Burrow. To the former Seminole on Tate. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
That catch good for only a couple. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up.
Boy, this is going to be a tough game, man. They back here putting the pressure on.
Going to the air on the opening drive.
We in week 4.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, man, I done messed up.
2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And break, the tight end's got it. Only
No,
3
sir.
yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Oh, let's get it.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds.
Okay.
And it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on.
You want new guy to do something, man. He's not doing anything.
And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense.
Oh! No!
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, my gosh. Aaron, dude.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. They'll drop this one down to Mixon.
Dude, we are in trouble.
35-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. And the catch made. It's Tyler Burrow.
Oh, my gosh.
This one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And Tyler Boyd's one of those guys that seems to fly under the radar, but he finds ways to get open, and he has nice hands. He's averaged right around 80 catches a year his last 3 seasons.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Second and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Oh!
It's caught at the 8. He's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money
Golly,
right there.
that hurt.
The sticks.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
Here's Burrow.
Oh!
And did the Jaguars come up with it?
Insane.
Some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
The Jaguars back with it on offense.
Insane.
And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Yeah!
He's taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Partner, took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Completion to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle.
All right, hey, my boy going to work now. That tight end attack.
3 yards the pickup there.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Oh!
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gordon.
Oh! What do we do?
First of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run.
Oh!
And boy, is he close. shoreline to gain.
Oh!
And the Bengals will get the football back. A chance to get
No, man, I'm going for it too much. I should have punched that joint.
unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you get some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to the ring. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, Charles, thanks very much. Welcome in, everybody, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look at what we've got on tap as we wrap up the first quarter of the NFL season. Good games all over the screen there, one being at MetLife Stadium. A big one for the Jets, as they'll have to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Oh my gosh, man. Dude, this is a game.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got...
Oh!
And this is intercepted. My goodness. Shaquille Griffin with a takes this one home. It's a touchdown.
Dude, that one helps out a lot.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Oh!
Point after by Lambeau, up and going. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Let's get it.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll air this.
No, sir. Oh!
That's into a crowd.
Dude, my defense is cold.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he will take this.
Hey, my defense is cold, man.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, yeah. Spin cycle.
32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Stays on.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
The 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall.
Oh!
He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Now a give right side. It's Robinson.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags
touchdown.
James Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jaguars add on to their lead. On 3rd down and short, and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations, but there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Phillips, he's not.
Well, he's kicking that boy far back.
Begin the drive at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon.
Let's get it.
Swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Joe Burrow, he's feeling the pressure now.
We're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game.
He's feeling the pressure.
The jitters are long gone. The they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. Woo. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
What's up? De Niro was good, man. Was good.
Here in the third quarter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up.
Got me a nice little cushion right here in the third quarter.
Good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Back now in Cincinnati. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
There we go. Yeah, I got me a nice little cushion right here, man.
The third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense.
Had a dream that I was playing memes with my character.
110 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better.
Well, that dream's going to come true very, very, very soon.
On first. Here's 2nd and 3.
For sure.
They run the counter. Robinson.
There we go.
Down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
There we go.
Down to the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Back to throw.
Oh!
And loses the football. It's loose.
That one hurt.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Oh!
Out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
It didn't.
No good, and this score will stay right where it is. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
No, there's no sliver of
that
hope.
would have made it a three-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. That will take it in by T. Higgins.
Damn.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Burrow. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first.
Boom!
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36. Caleb Chason in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. This is
3 interceptions. Woo! Hey, I thought my boy had been the truck.
Past the 35. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to a backup.
Looking sideline, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh! Interception!
The turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Dude, I am terrible.
It's a pick 6 for the Bengals.
How did I just throw an interception?
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh!
This is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's got a man
Get it.
open. It's Landry. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
How do you do QB sneak?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Gordon. Flushed out right.
Get a touchdown.
Touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Let's get it.
He's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 13, 30 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Burrow connected with Mixon, and he'll get a first down here up to the 25, but that clock still moving. Throwing, Burrow.
Boom!
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Interception.
Too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. 3rd down here. Here's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Concept. Why can't I kick?
On 1st and 10, Gordon. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
That was definitely a game right there. Whew. Finish game.
You know, as longtime fans of the NFL, we've gotten used to hearing worn-out quotes from